Ukrainian drones continue to strike strategically important targets deep within Russian territory on an almost daily basis, fueling growing panic among Russian propagandists, some of whom now openly fear the potential for unrest. One anti-war Telegram channel recently shared a video clip from a Russian television broadcast featuring prominent Kremlin propagandist Margarita Simonyan. In the clip, Simonyan voiced alarm over the disruption Ukrainian drone strikes are causing at Russian airports, particularly during the height of the summer travel season. Ukrainians are trying to stir up a riot here. Why are they causing chaos at our airports during the holiday rush? How many drones have they launched this week? I don't even know, but it's a huge number. What kind of military tactics is this? She asked rhetorically. Moments later, she appeared to answer her own question, suggesting that Ukraine's goal is to destabilize Russian society and push public sentiment in a more oppositional direction. One of the latest confirmed drone strikes targeted the Stavropol-based signal radio plant, an enterprise that plays a key role in Russia's defense industry. The facility produces electronic warfare systems, radar equipment, radio navigation gear, and remote control components, all essential for the Russian military's technological infrastructure. On the night of July 29, drones also struck the city of Salska in Russia's Rostov region. A series of explosions was reported around 2 a.m., followed by a massive fire near a key railway junction. Salska serves as a major logistics hub for the Russian armed forces, facilitating the transfer of personnel and equipment to frontline positions via the region's rail network. Similar attacks have been reported in other regions as well. In the Volgograd region, residents described a drone strike followed by a large fire at what many believe was a critical facility. While Russian authorities have not officially confirmed that an oil depot was hit, the scale of the blaze, as seen in circulating images, suggests the target was likely a fuel or logistics site of military importance. Taken together, these strikes reflect a clear Ukrainian strategy, applying pressure not just at the front but deep in the rear, targeting the infrastructure that fuels Russia's war effort and its domestic sense of security. Russian officer and prominent pro-war propagandist Ivan Otrakovsky has made unusually candid remarks about the dire situation within the Russian army. In a rare moment of honesty, he acknowledged the deep crisis and devastating losses suffered by Russian forces in the war against Ukraine. In the first 6 months of the full-scale invasion, we practically lost the entire professional corps of our army, airborne forces, probably 70 to 80%, Marines, and special forces, Otrakovsky admitted. He criticized the chaotic and reckless way these elite units were deployed, often sent into battle with no preparation or clear strategy. They were thrown into assaults because of the incompetence and, more importantly, the criminal mismanagement of our troops, he said. The situation only worsened after Russia began its mass mobilization. According to Otrakovsky, poorly trained conscripts have been left on the front lines for years, with no system of rotation in place. It's horrifying. People were simply taken and left there. They've been at the front for 4 years now. There's total burnout, he remarked. I've seen footage, including from Ukrainian sources, of our soldiers under drone attack. When they realize death is imminent, some even shoot themselves in the head. Otrakovsky also described disturbing cases where severely injured soldiers, some with broken or maimed limbs, are being sent back to the front despite being unfit for combat. How can they possibly fight? What use can they be in such a condition? He asked. He painted a grim picture of how soldiers are viewed by their superiors. This is how people are treated, as expendable. There's no love, no respect, no value placed on human life. Most shockingly, Otrakovsky accused Russian commanders of deliberately sacrificing their own troops for personal gain. We know of entire units where butchers slaughter their personnel en masse and are rewarded with titles like Hero of Russia. These are the people the authorities admire, he claimed. His statements reveal not just the collapse of military professionalism, but a brutal system where human lives are casually discarded and failure is masked by medals and propaganda. A drone strike has hit Russia's Rostov region, according to reports from local Telegram channels. Ukrainian kamikaze drones targeted the railway station in the city of Salska, igniting a major fire. Both passenger and freight trains are believed to have sustained damage, and train operations at the station have been temporarily halted. No casualties have been reported. Salska serves as a key logistics hub for transporting supplies, fuel, ammunition, and other materials to the Donetsk region, as well as to the occupied territories of Crimea and Zaporizhia.
Короче, все, это... Смотрите. Все, короче, это пипец. Это полный пи... Ева! Это возле...
Это уже все, это уже, по-моему,